it is, your boy Big Bootsie. I'm back. Once again, man, y'all know what I do. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're new, make sure you hit that like button, man. Show me some love up here, man. I'm a growing channel, man. I don't do all the negativity. That's why I'm growing slow, but I love it. Slow motion better than no motion, man. In real life. I got a big guest up here, my brother Jay Black. Y'all probably talking with me. Um,
Yeah.
This is the lieutenant of Rich Porter. We'll get into some of that later. Right now, we want to, get into some of the honor up the movie stuff. He's one of the guys that's in the movie. He's one of the guys that helped Dame out with a lot of stuff as far as movies, and he's the one that brought me over for the paid in full. He's the culprit, man. He's the one. Once he found out what it was in Florida, he said, "Yo, I already got somebody. Y'all got to fly him over here ASAP." This is the guy right here that was regulating the set on Paid in Full with Charleston Stone.
Charles
They left
Charles Charles Stone.
Charles Stone, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me, that Charleston might suck in my brains, but but this is the guy. Dame left him, handle it, make sure everything good. He was the go-to, put a lot of people in the movie from the hood. He wanted to show love to the hood. Turned out to be a classic, which got the Paid in Full movie fined.
Yeah. We got
Speak to him
fined.
about why it got fined.
We got fined 50,000 for that one, Boost. They
Right.
hey, look, they hit me on some mafia shit. They sent for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
The big dogs at Merrimack sent for me, Sent me a limousine to Harlem to come bring me downtown to the village.
Yeah.
You know. I got down there. I'm thinking I'm about to get a raise, Boost. Them niggas said, you cost the movie $50,000. I said, cost the
Wow.
movie $50,000. They said, yeah, by you sending back paid actors that's in uh the
In the
union.
union. In the
Yeah, you
union.
sending back paid actors to the hub in the union and putting niggas who's non-union in. They sued the movie. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But I also told them it's gonna be a classic because these guys who I put in, these are real motherfucking hustlers who
Was
really
really
who
there.
really gonna show up and show out. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
They not even
It ain't
acting.
even
They just
acting.
they who they are. And
Facts.
look at it now, Boost. Straight fucking classic. You know what I'm
Straight
saying? Worldwide.
cult classic.
Hey, I gotta pat myself on the back for that one. If
Yes,
I
you
if
do.
if I'd have left them derelict ass niggas they had to do the parts and it would have been some bullshit. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? No, no,
Facts.
no disrespect to the actors, I respect your craft. But what
Got
I
you.
but what we was trying to tap into was the realness. And
Facts.
and we ain't need no pretenders.
Exactly. And look at them now. That 50,000 ain't even hurt, scratch, they back, nothing.
Man, that was the best 50 they ever lost.
Best 50 they ever. Ooh, that's mean. Mean line. Mean line. Best 50,000 they ever lost. Because guess what?
Yeah.
Also, it's in Spanish countries and it was turned from English into Spanish. Paid in Full was turned from English into Spanish and it went number one over in the Spanish country.
Hey, Boost, I'm gonna tell you a quick one right quick, and I know this ain't the topic, but my man Trell, God bless the dead, he got Nelly his deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one time he came down to Charlotte and he called me. He was like, "Yo, we got a show in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? I want to introduce you to Nelly and them, right? Saint Lunatics and Nelly." And we get to the venue, Boost. I get to the venue. Trail like, "Yo, this my nigga Jay Black, and he did the paid in full." Man, them niggas lost their motherfucking mind. You hear me? I thought I was coming to see the celebs. I became a celeb overnight. Them niggas was like, and this one it wasn't even in the movies or on video yet. It was just bootlegged.
Bootleg, fact.
You know what I'm saying? And they was like, man, that's my favorite movie in the world. That's my best. Yo, that's my go-to. That's my. And I'm thinking like this to myself: if somebody in St. Louis, if brothers in St. Louis feeling like this, then this shit is a epidemic. It's a classic. It's pandemonium. Pandemonium. You know what I'm saying?
As it is.
Man, you should have seen how many bottles they gave me that night, man. I said, God damn, I don't even drink.
Yo, hey, when we was filming the movie, man, I just thought it was just we gonna film a movie, put the movie out, it's gonna make some money, and just that be that. You know what I'm saying? And I never seen it all the way up to date right now how it is. I'm in airports, I'm in clubs. People be running up on me from that one little part. You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
From that one little part, man. And I tell everybody to this day, I wasn't even supposed to be in that. That was just, they needed somebody to fill in. And you kept telling me, man, go ahead. Shaka kept telling me, go ahead, man. Shouts out
Nigga,
to Shaka.
hey, nigga, I gave you that bucket hat, nigga.
Yeah,
Yo,
you the one
yo.
put the hat on my head, took me in the dressing room, put the hat.
Yeah.
This is the culprit right here, y'all. That put
I,
it, that
I
that made
get,
that scene without me even talking. And I couldn't talk because of what he just said. The union. They would
yeah,
have got sued. So I just did my part and played my part, man.
you had to have a SAG card, man. You needed a SAG card to do some talking.
Facts, facts. hmm So yeah,
What you
we want to give y'all a little quick history. We got a lot of stories, man. Y'all getting ready to start seeing Jay Black up here on the regular. Like I said, he's one of the guys that's on my episode talking about Rich Porter. This is Rich Porter's lieutenant, the go-to man who Rich Porter was making sure I have all the birds, all the money, all the everything. Rich Porter can go to sleep at night because this man right here is the one that was handling everything. Him and Slave. Can't forget our brother Slave.
well, you know, Rich was an enterprise. He had several lieutenants. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
It depends on what division you was in.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like what part of the region you working?
right, 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 right. Facts. So that clears all that up. But we got more stories that's coming. We wanna. I brought my brother up here today because we want to talk about this honor up stuff that everybody's saying. I had Dame on the other day, and he broke it down to y'all. If y'all didn't see the segment, y'all go check it out about this $100.50, conversation that Camron and the dude Larry and Sin City had asked the question. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all hear it real quick. Hold on, Black. I'm gonna let them hear it because I'm gonna react to it. I'm using this under fair use. And we ain't up here to diss Camron, nobody, or nothing. We just want to speak some general facts of how things turned out, man, as far as the movie is concerned. And we're going to give y'all a breakdown of that wasn't no cheap ass movie. Hold on.
Oh no, that was $1 million movie.
Being sold for $100. I'm really confused. I'm not even joking, but I'm asking because I know you and Larry's there. Y'all know about the business. Like, I really want to know, like, what's going on? Like, why? What is that about?
Well, you know what's dope about this? Larry is closer to the situation than I am, and he can actually break it down to you better than I can. Larry, if you want to explain this to me,
So what's the question? Why is it only worth $100?
Yeah, why are you saying like they posting like it's being bought for $100 or some wild shit? That's a whole movie. I'm confused.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Yo, y'all niggas wild, man.
And see, this is why I brought it up here because the laughing and laughing and the laughing and laughing. We all know Jeb Cameron. He's a jokester. He's good at what he do. It is what it is. But we don't want y'all to get it misconstrued. We're gonna get into that in a minute. We're gonna finish listening.
that should tell you the value of the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I thought it was a video personally. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's worth a lot.
Impossible you could think that that was a video. There was nobody rapping. A video consists of rappers, nobody singing, nothing. Nothing. I ain't understanding. You know, see, that's the sideline jokes that people try to play, man. But we're gonna finish listening.
$100, man. That tells you everything that you really need to know. And it's $100 for a set of 4 movies, not just one. There was 3 other movies that go along with that.
What movies?
We went to China.
And I Went to China wasn't a movie. Was that a movie, Black?
Nah, that was more like he went to China and he documented it.
He was just documenting stuff, right?
Yeah, he just documented it.
Right.
But you know, man, real recognize real, and sometimes motherfuckers, you know, for their own pleasure, they gonna entertain themselves. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? I
Facts.
don't play with none of that shit, man. You know, I know for sure the nigga he spun $1 million on that motherfucking honor up.
That's what I wanted to get into.
He spent
I might not
he
even have to
spent
play no more of this right now. We could just go ahead and get into the facts of it. How much he
yeah,
spent for it?
$1 million on honor up. I
Facts.
mean, that shit was a a a a good production as far as him putting that shit together, you know, and
Big
and
facts.
and getting the characters in the that he had put in there in place to make the shit work, you know.
Right. Right.
But you know, if you don't know and you misinformed, you can get that shit misconstrued.
And that's why we up here right now, because Cameron got a big audience. We know him and Dame ain't seeing eye to eye. We got a relationship with Cameron. Dame is our brother. We ain't in the middle of they quarrel. We ain't with none of that. Dame always say he handle his own beef. Don't be beef with nobody. So this ain't what this is about. This is about speaking real reality of a craft that was put together. And I felt some type of way because that little shootout scene I had, I was a part of the craft. Not only that, Dame gave us credit on there. We got up there late. That was just something you was like, Dame in New York, man. They filming the movie. Let's ride out. I'm like, all right, let's go. We jumped in the car and went up there. We didn't
Hey,
go up there to even be in the movie.
we was in Co-op City. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We was up in the Bronx and when he called and said he was filming, I'm like, all right. But you know, that's what made it funny when Cam had said, he said, I got to the set and Dame said, get Cam a mink coat. Because and I told Dame this, I laughed because that's the type of shit Dame would do to niggas that he support like that. You know what I'm saying?
right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? So I can't disagree with that part because when we got there, it was like you hey bro, get dressed. You want to be in the part? Bang. All right, cool. Sign the papers. All right,
right,
cool. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
that's just how if you got that relationship with him like that, that's how that's gonna play out. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
right. Facts. Cause they told me get dressed for a shootout scene. And you
Exactly.
remember I did that scene about goddamn 20 goddamn times. Had to fall and look like I got shot, nigga. At the end of the night when we went back to our hotel room, nigga, I was so scratched up, looked like I was
Hey,
in a
look,
brawl.
the funny shit, I was shooting at you, nigga. I'm coming out the MVP.
Oh yeah, you was shooting at me, right? We did matter of fact, yeah, that's you coming out. Yeah, I'm bugging. Nigga, I was sore and hurt. Nigga, you ain't have to do all that falling and nothing, acting like you got shot like I did. Every time they say cut, do it one more time. I'm like, what? That was
Yeah,
crazy, bro. That was wild. That,
yeah. Hey,
that was
look.
wild. Then before you had to do your scene, when they turned the cameras your way to come shoot at us, you and Cam was walking by, and Cam was like, look at Boost, look at Boost. He's getting his shootout scene. I'm like,
Oh
that's
yeah,
right, nigga. I'm shooting out, nigga. This ain't acting.
yeah. That's when we went over to that little restaurant that was down there and ate.
Right. Y'all down there
When
eating,
you
and I'm down
filming,
there getting my fucking hands and knees scratched up shooting that scene. Facts.
it's all good, man. You know,
But
Cam family as well. So
that's a
you know how
fact.
that go, man. I just wish motherfuckers could come to common ground, but grown men go through shit. They have disagreements and they gotta settle it like grown men.
Right. And that's what I want them to do, man. Like for real. I called Cam phone today. He ain't answer. He probably was working, but I ain't text him. I said I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna text him, man, and ask him, man, yo, bro, you know what y'all need to do, man. You know, to figure, work it out, man, as brothers, man. I don't like to see this because I got love for both of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, man. Really, we all we got. We can't have Harlem looking crazy right now, man. They are, Cam and them came after us. We were street movement. After we left the streets alone, here comes people like Cam, Jim Jones, all of the above. Well, Dame Dash, Camron, all of the above that set the tone for people to do legal business. And now that's going to shamble right now. Look how many jobs people could have. Publicists, managers, assistant managers, artists, new artists, rocking and rolling, stores opening, powerful. But now it's all separated. It's all separated, man. And that's not good. I ain't really feeling that right now. Where you at, Black? Damn, I lost him.
Yo,
Back.
yo,
The phone went out.
yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you now.
That's another song. But
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
I
All right.
Can y'all hear Black? Fela, can y'all hear Black? All right. They say they can hear you, bro.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, they came after us. You know what I'm saying? All the jobs that they could be putting out for a lot of people, a lot of our young boys out there. Now it's all separated. Jimmy over there, Cam over there. Even though they still can do that, do that as a collective, want to say, but if they was doing it together, it'd be more powerful from the things where they created, man. Like it just baffles me that we gotta watch our brothers go through this stuff and we in the middle of it. Not in the middle of what they got going on, meaning we got love for both sides, if not all sides.
At the end of the day, man, as men, they're gonna have to come to a understanding, man. That's whether it be a, a friendly understanding or whether it be fuck you, go your way, I go my way. So you know,
Facts.
it ain't.
Facts.
It is what it is. This ain't the first, or this ain't gonna be the last time somebody cross one another, man. That's the world we live in.
Right. And sometimes we gotta learn from our mistakes. Sometimes we gotta be and take the bigger road and say, man, I'm gonna go holler at my bro, man. I'm tired of doing this, man.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
going back and forth with my brother. I'm gonna clear this up, man.
yeah. But you know, it's a new game. It's this shit here. I believe this generation will never know what real is. See, real was us in our era was underground. Like
Right,
seldom seen, you do what you do, that shit is the underground railroad. But
right,
this generation, they supposed to show everything. These motherfuckers show they fool. They show they show they show shit that they ain't never was supposed to show. Like, but it's the show and tell generation because it's the attention generation and everybody's garnering for likes. Everybody's vying for likes. Everybody's competing for likes. And
Right.
this is what the world has come to. They wanted it to be like this. This is the easier way of divide and conquer.
Well, it's both sides of it now. Some of them garnering for likes, but some of them is doing it for algorithm purposes because they getting a check from it now. So they doing it on both aspects, which still tearing each other down uh on these platforms worldwide is never a good alternative. It's never going to turn out somebody going to love you more than the next person. Everybody going to have their own fan base. Fan base going to go at the person that who they like the most, and that all that is just a whole bunch of separation for nothing.
Right.
And it's all even if for the money, it still ain't. That's nothing.
The sad part, the sad part is it if you destroying a bond. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that helped you, or you helped them, or y'all both had a mutual love for one another, and
Right.
to see it destroyed, see if it's destroyed over some groupie shit, some old bullshit. It's like, man, real is too hard to find, you know?
Right. Facts.
Real is too
Facts.
hard to come by.
Facts.
You you could find a bunch of shit, but real it's hard to find, man. Hard to come across. Hard to even. So when you find that, man, you gotta honor that, man. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Everybody don't have everybody's best interest at heart. We know that. We know that. We know that as human beings. You
Right.
could you don't expect what you put out all the time. And if you're putting it out for your own reasons, then don't expect the person to have the same mutual reason. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. I feel like if like I told Dame one time, way back in the day, I remember when that shit happened with Jay-Z and all that shit, right? And I couldn't understand it because I got niggas in my life who I probably made $1,000 with. I ain't gonna never beef with because that $1,000 might have came in a time of need and it helped and pulled me through situations. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And 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 him and Hove done made hundreds of millions. So I never understood that. But now I understand. It wasn't the fact that about the money and all that. It was the fact that they try to totally blackball the man. You ain't
Right.
even have to do that. You already was getting ready to sign deals and get money with Leor and all these other niggas. So you ain't had to say step on his neck. You should have said, I'm not fucking with him. Let him do what he gonna do. You ain't had to put the blackball situation
Right.
where you don't want to see him come up and fly at all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Make all the artists choose, make Kanye, Beanie, it's just a lot of shit with that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I ain't got nothing but love. I had nothing but love and respect for Hove and the whole movement. Cause everybody treated me good up there. So, you know, I that's just how I feel about a lot of that shit, you know? So you everybody always talking about, oh, that's Brooklyn, oh, that's Harlem, Brooklyn gonna do. Nah, nigga, I got Brooklyn friends I had from day one that's been realer than some Harlem friends I got from day one.
Facts.
So I'm not on that train. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? I ain't on that train. Now I
That's
ain't
what I
going
was
against the
telling them.
grain, but I ain't on that train.
Right. Right. And that's why I was telling them, like, I had my Brooklyn guy up here, Simi, and I was letting them know, like, we ain't back in the days, Brooklyn and Harlem ain't get along. When we got older, we understand, nigga, we all we got. It ain't about no boroughs and separation, man. I got great people, and which one of them, which is our brother, God bless him, Jabbo. You know what I'm saying?
Jabbo, God bless his soul. You know what I'm saying?
Good Brooklyn dude, man. And
Yeah.
You would think that we had the same mom and daddy, man, for real.
Man,
And I don't know, my brother went out again. Salute to the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button and all that, man. Hopefully he gonna come back in, man. But these are the messages that I be saying, and, and that's coming from his mouth. I ain't telling him what to say. This stuff I've been chatting about already. But one thing I know about this Honor Up movie, Dame spent $1 million for that Honor Up movie out of his pocket. He didn't even write a script for it. He basically put it together straight from the brains and invested $1 million in it. Who would take a chance to do something like that? He took a chance to do something like that. And they was asking about who promoted it. They didn't have to promote it. You know why? Because Stacey Dash, which is Dame's cousin, started a conflict of she ain't doing the movie. She don't want to be in that movie. But that's when she started trying to switch to politics. And TMZ got a hold of it. And she was texting Dame talking about, I ain't in the movie. And Dame was like, Stacey, you're in the movie. You got the scenes. I'm like, why would she say that? This is what Dame was telling me she was saying. And I'm like, why would she say? I'm standing right there looking at her film, her scenes. I'm standing right in front of, right by the camera, looking at her film with Daniel on the car. And then in the scene, walking with the Queen of Harlem and all that. I'm watching her in the scene. So TMZ got a hold of it, and it started going viral. Look how God don't play. How God blessed Dame. He didn't even have to put money into the promotion part of it. It promoted itself. Not only that, it was in the movie theaters the same day as Black Panther. And it was in every movie theater Black Panthers was in that year. And it was selling out. And he got an award for it. Best Independent Film of the Year. He got an award for it. So, you know, the part with the Larry do, I don't know Larry, never met him, nothing. You know, him and Dame got whatever they got going on. But for him to look at it like it was a video to him, that's an insult. Like, that's a straight insult to even say that, especially if you know about movies or film. If you ain't see nobody rapping in there, singing, R&B singing and nothing, how would you thought it was a video that long? The movie is a video. The average video is 3 minutes to 5 minutes. How would you thought it was a video? That was like straight up, right there. You're trying to be funny, and that's impossible. But Larry also said they did a screening at Kanye West joint. Back.
I tell you, I only had 15.
Battery died.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
I'm
but
telling them about, you know, the movie when Larry talking about it looked like it was a video. I'm like, why would that look like a video? It ain't even long. That's too long for a video, first of all. That was like a real sucker look.
it was what it was, and that's, you know, when motherfuckers is in joke mode, they just joke. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody tripping. Those are things that niggas won't say in a man face though.
Right.
That
And he was
that
saying
type
like
time.
they was asking about the part where they was they did the screenings at Kanye West house or Kanye West facility. And
Right.
Larry was like, nah, it was good. He said, I was there. It was good. He said, but I did it over here in Vegas and it really wasn't all that. So that my question is, you must not be popping in Vegas like that for it not to be all that. Because where did we do ours at?
Sure. Yeah, nah,
And
Larry.
what was the outcome?
We did it in Raleigh up in Cary. You know what I'm
In
saying?
Cary, North Carolina, right
Yeah.
outside of Raleigh. And
And it
and, and
and
how was
every
it?
and the crowd went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We rolled out the red carpet. I rented out the bus, the van, and brought niggas through, and we all marched up in there and saw that. You had the whole theater packed before we even
Whole
got
theater,
there.
whole
Packed,
theater packed
packed. I'm talking
in
about
North
packed.
Carolina.
Yeah.
And
So
Vegas is a big, big,
hey,
big
look,
monumental
look.
city.
They had
So he should have had it packed.
then you had Harlem packed several
Then
times.
you had Harlem packed.
Yeah. So
Why Vegas the only one wasn't packed?
I don't know, man. I just believe when you down bad on a motherfucker, everything is bad. So you say you say how you say what you want to say, even if it ain't right. You just want to motherfucking antagonize a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't
That's my
think that
point.
I don't think there's no validity to a lot of that shit. It's just more fuck you. Yeah, and if y'all there, y'all there. That's it. You can't make everybody like what you like. Motherfuckers ain't gonna respect, especially if y'all beefing.
Right.
You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? So it is what it
Facts.
is. But if you fake not beefing with a nigga and then you trying to throw salt on a nigga shit, then you know I see you when I see you. Grown man handle shit face to face. You know what I'm saying?
And and another thing that I want the audience to know, even if it did sell for $100, that money was made way before any auction that happened. He had to deal with Lionsgate, and I used to be on the conference calls with them. I ain't gonna say how much he got paid, but just know he got paid millions before the movie even came out, and that's a fact.
What
So,
what for honor up?
huh?
What for honor up?
Big facts.
Two
Lionsgate paid
two
him a
honorable,
check
right?
before the movie even came out, a big boy check.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know about what he got or what he did off of that shit. I know he always told me, and I'm one of his best friends. He kept saying, "Man, I'm a million in on this shit." You know what I'm saying? And that same movie went to film festivals and won.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it I take all that shit with a grain of salt, man. You talking to motherfuckers who y'all on the outs. You know what I'm saying? If they was on the end, when they was on the end, you never heard this from them. Keep that a buck.
Right. Right.
so, so when a nigga on the outs, nigga ain't got nothing nice to say. Everything is you on some bullshit, I'm on some bullshit, and your shit was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It is what it is, Boost.
Well, I'm telling you, I know what he got, and it was a big fat hefty one, boy. I was on the conference calls with him, and I got emails. I still got the emails and all that from doing little side stuff for him with the people that was ahead of the project before Honor Up came out. So when just alone with that and him spending $1 million and just all the other people that was licensing it, playing it on their networks, he still was getting paid from it. So my whole thing is to my audience and everybody else: don't believe everything you hear. Cause everything, and we ain't doing this because Dame is our homeboy. He don't even know I'm doing this. Jay Black didn't even know. I woke him up.
Yeah, you did.
I woke him up and say, "Yo, bro, need you to go live with me so we could talk about Honor Up." Cause
you
we
know,
wasn't even expecting to be in that movie. We was just going to New York just to support Dame movie and just go over there and hang out with him. And as soon as he see one of his friends, he throwing you in the movie. Nah, y'all got suit up. Nah, y'all getting in this. Same story Camron told y'all when he said he ain't know he was going to movie. He was just going there to see Dame. And Dame's like, nah, you gotta get in the movie.
yeah,
And that's what
same
he did
shit.
with us. We wasn't no
Yeah,
big, stars in the movie like Cam and them. But the guy y'all see here, Black, he got good spots in there. You see him sitting on the car with Dame and Styles P and Daniel on the car. They talking about, war stories. That's who y'all looking at right now. If y'all go watch the movie, y'all will know. If you've seen the movie already, then you will know. That's a fact.
yeah, that's definitely how that came about, though. You know what I'm saying? And Cam definitely made me laugh when I heard him say, I just got to the set and nigga said, "Get Campbell mink coat." That, I, said, I said that. Yep, that it works like that, boy. That's what you
Right,
do. That's what you do for your homies. You know what I mean?
right. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? People that go to bat for you in that same instant.
Right,
That's stand up. That's stand up shit.
right. That
Right?
speaks that speaks a lot about Dame. And this is what I always say. And he was on the phone with me the other day, and I doing a live, and I'm like, yeah, like man, you don't always see the eye to eye. We go, we go back and forth sometimes, but I ain't never gonna go against my brother. Like you just said a minute ago. Somebody might give me $1,000. I'm never gonna forget that. Even if I'm mad at him about something. Never gonna forget that.
Yeah,
Never.
man.
I'm
So
not going against him for nothing. I don't care. We gonna have
yeah,
our silent arguments and all that, but still, I'm not
hey,
going against them where I'm gonna try to hurt them, take money out their pocket, food, nothing. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to.
embarrass him
Ain't
or put
nobody
him in
can
a
take. Nobody ain't gonna never be able to take that from
yeah.
me. Period. Now he do
Hey,
something to me, make me don't want to rock with him no more. That mean he did it or she did it.
hey,
That's just
listen.
that. But I'm
Hey,
not going against them that ever helped me. And like you just said, at a critical time, I might have needed that $1,000 or that $100 or that
whatever.
$50
You know what I'm
or
saying?
that $1. It's always gonna mean a lot to me, man.
Hey, hey, Boost. Men can agree to disagree. That's
Facts,
that's that's
facts.
that's that's the that's the nature. You know what I'm saying? That's our masculinity. We can get into a confrontation without being confrontational. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
We can sort this thing out. We can come to a common ground and find a solution. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we have history.
Mm-hmm.
History, even when you get credit, man, they tell you based off of your history, we can give you this much credit. You know what I'm saying? And based off you not having no history, we can only do this. So
Mm-hmm.
it's benefits in having history. You know what I'm saying? History, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially with a nigga like Cameron. They made history together. You know what
Facts,
I'm saying? But
facts.
those things get overshadowed when it comes down to this new shit that's going on, you know?
Somebody in the chat said I bought the Honor Up DVD a few years ago from Walmart.
Yeah,
That already show y'all what that movie is worth right there.
yeah.
Period.
You make it in the Walmart basket, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker walk in Walmart and end up spending $200 on all type of shit.
Right,
On just coming in for some bread. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Man, facts,
You leave out
facts.
with 3, 4 DVDs and shit like that, you know?
I,
TV, mo shit, whatever the fuck. You know, they got everything in there, man.
right.
That's
I just want people to know. Don't listen to everything you hear. Ain't nothing was cheap
shut up.
about that movie. And if any politics was brought into play for them to force somebody to sell it for $1, and which Dame already broke it down, they tricked him and all that. If anything, he would have had his homeboys bought buy it, or his daughter, his kid, his son. It wasn't. It was just bogey bull crap. I just ain't wasn't feeling the Larry move with the trying to make it like it's a joke. It was a video. It didn't do good in Vegas. That means you ain't popping in Vegas, Larry. That's just that. Because if we did the screening here, my brother that y'all looking at bought the whole tour, the whole bus full of people. The whole
Yeah.
movie premiere sold out right here in North Carolina. Crazy. Then Daniel did it in New York, sold out crazy. Kanye West did it. It was packed. So that says a lot about the Vegas movement
Hey,
for us.
look, I went and saw it in one of the motherfucking IMAX theaters, nigga, with the recliner, nigga, the champagne, nigga,
Facts.
the wood burnt pieces. I was in that bitch. I just went to sleep and woke up,
Yeah,
motherfucker,
yeah.
in that motherfucker. You know what I'm
We is
saying?
watching it in style.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah. Yeah, you know.
Facts.
So, kudos to anybody that's putting their best foot forward and trying to make some shit happen. And definitely if you're spending your own money, you know what I'm saying? You're spending your own money, motherfucker understand and will get behind you quicker than you asking them to give you some money because they know you believe in yourself. And that's what it's about. Believing in yourself. If you hit it out the park, you hit it out the park. You make it on first base, second base, third base. As long as you get home, that's the name of the game. As long as you get
Right.
home, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Facts.
Everything ain't everybody ain't supposed to like everything. Everybody gonna have this is what this internet is about.
That's
It
that's
gives
true.
it gives everybody an opinion. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody. You know what I'm saying? A Joe Blow gets an opinion. But at the end of the day, this is what the world has evolved to, and this is what the day-to-day activities of this new generation is about. So you know that you can laugh and joke and da da da, but you know nobody went laughing and joking when the shit was looking good. But when you on the out when you on the end, shit is popping. When you're on the
Right.
out, fuck everything a nigga do.
Yeah. No
And
doubt.
and his mama too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's just how it go, you know?
Right. Facts. I, I just I just wanted to get you up here do this breakdown for me and all that. I know you with your family and chilling and all that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
And,
shit. Hey, listen, man, it's Denver Broncos and it's playoffs right now, Bush. You know
right. I
I'm a
already know
diehard
you in
sports
front of the
fan.
TV going, what?
I got I
Surprised you
got
ain't got your jersey on and your hat and all that.
that ain't my team. Yeah, that ain't my team. But I damn sure put some money on these motherfuckers. So
Okay.
I'm tuned in. You know I
No
love
doubt.
you. You know I love you, and you know disregard some of that shit because they on the outs. You know what I'm saying? So when a motherfucker on the outs, I know what that's about. That's like fuck you, fuck out of here. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But if at the beginning of the process a nigga was saying this, then I would say it's a problem. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
I
If-
love
if-
you
if-
too, man.
you
Go ahead and
already
handle your
know.
business.
You already know, man. You know, Street Knowledge Podcast, man. Y'all go subscribe, y'all watch, y'all pay attention, man. We got a lot of
Big
things
facts.
coming
We
up.
gonna have you back up here too.
Yeah, we got a lot of things coming up, man. I got a big joint getting ready to hit a major network next month, man. Myself, you know,
Facts.
40th Street documentary, you know, Life of a Hustler in Harlem. You know, it's going down big, man. And
Yes,
I'm
sir.
and I'm proud of my brother Boost for doing what he doing and climbing the steps taking the steps he's taking to get to the top. Cause you know they don't. Nobody want to be there when you putting in all this work right now. But when you get up top, you gonna have motherfuckers jumping up
Facts.
like they was there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like they was there from the beginning, Boost. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yes, you already know.
I love you.
Love you more.
All right, one. So yeah, y'all know what it is, man. Your boy Big Bootsie. I had to bring a real person that was in the Honor Up movie as well as myself to speak about it. I really wasn't feeling that stuff that the Larry dude was saying, and and Cam and them laughing like it's funny and all that. And Cam, my dude, so don't get it twisted. I just didn't wasn't feeling that like the movie wasn't nothing. Nah, stop it. That movie did what it's supposed to do. Um, Dame was paid off the gate from Lionsgate. It's a Lionsgate film. So whatever the politics that happened with the sale of it or whatever, I don't know. Dame broke it down. Y'all can go to the last segment with Dame talking about it. I can't break it down the way he did. But, and everybody not gonna like everything. It is what it is. But that movie had a message about people sticking together, people locked up, and nobody telling and snitching and ratting. See, people block a movie like that that'll give you a message to make these people in these streets stop doing ignorant stuff. Meaning, hustling, selling drugs, leave it alone. if you can't handle it. Preferably leave it alone, period, because it don't lead you nowhere. You can make 20,000 a day every day, 20,000 times 7. Y'all do the math. But when they come get you and lock you up, you do the math on the lawyers and what it costs to get up out of it. That movie was basically showing honor, and it's about honor up is why they saying that. So why downplay a movie about honor? That's crazy to me. But all this ignorant stuff that we be showing on TV and how cats is unaliving each other and ignorance, we push that to the most highest level, which is stupid. But once again, everybody not gonna like the movie if you ain't really paying attention to the message. That's just that, man. That's just that. That's a fact. So that's what this was about. And it was about the integrity of the movie. That movie won an award for the best independent film. It was out on the same day Black Panther was done. It was in movie theaters everywhere. And maybe not everywhere, but it was the majority of movie theaters in different states and all that. It was there with Black Panther, and it was selling out. So I ain't understanding. They need to figure out the math on that. It did its thing. So I don't know how old Larry, thought it was a video. That's blatant disrespect, man. And then they wonder why Dame get mad, and they be like, Dame, come on, man, why you keep saying something? When you know a man or a woman that's known for fighting, they ain't gonna let nobody say nothing bad about them without coming and striking back. That's just common sense. All that, you ain't even have to say nothing. No, let people keep saying something and try to tear down what I'm doing, get out of here. That don't even make sense at all. For real. And I appreciate all y'all in the chats, man, that's giving positivity and showing me love, man. For real, I can't even answer back to all of y'all because the joints is clicking in, but I appreciate y'all, man. For real, for real. That's the only thing I'm gonna always do, give that real reality, man. That's why my channel grows slow, because I don't be up here talking and downplaying nobody all day, every day, because people love to hear that negativity. They gonna run and go see it. It's like a fight after school. Everybody gonna be outside to go see it. That's it. But you say somebody about to get some type of award or something, nobody will care about going running and breaking their neck to go see that. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. We gotta do better. And once again, I hope Cam and Dame get that together, man. For real, for real. I hope Cam and Dame get that together, because they'll be so powerful, man. I hope Jim and Cam get it together. I don't know. Is that beyond repair? I don't know. And Cam and Dame being beyond repair, I think so. Cam ain't did nothing crazy. Dame saying, yeah, he bothered my son. That was low. But me, I can't tell Dame how to think. But being it didn't happen. Dame's son didn't go over there to actually get on the podcast with them. Cam said that he was not going to be saying nothing or mention nothing about Dame to his son. I wonder what would you have been interviewing him about? But being it didn't happen, Cam said it did. He wasn't going to do that. That's a good thing. So yeah, I think them have a good conversation could make that happen, man. For real. So yeah, y'all, I gotta make some moves. My brother doing an event, invited me out. I gotta get over to the spot, Appreciate all of y'all, man. All my knowledgeable people, man. Make sure y'all share this, share this, share this. Hit that like button if you're new up here. Please hit that subscribe button, but I'll be back. I might show y'all inside of the spot where we at, man. And let the joint roll. Y'all can see how we party and put it on, man. We're gonna have a lot of respectful people in there, man, doing their thing. Just a good time. Something to do. Your boy Big Bootsie, man. Salute. See y'all in a minute.